Mother Nature is just straight up nasty. Look, I'm gonna let you guys know, if you're squeamish, you might want to cut this off right now.
Gross. The revolution will not be televised, not be televised, and be no rerun, brothers and sisters. The revolution will be live. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
If this is your first time watching Aquatics, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a thumbs up, and definitely leave a comment. Yo, what is up, all you funky fly future fish keepers? You watch Aquatics with me, Aquafunk. Now, I'm going to be talking about my Biotope. Now, this is the second half, so if you haven't watched the first half, please do so now. I'm going to leave a link to the first part of this video right there where I show you how I got this tank going. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what it looks like now, how everything's been coming along, and I'm going to be showing you some nasty stuff, so stay tuned. Alright, so here's a good look at the tank. At this point, there's no fish in there. I just have everything set up. I'm going to show you the top view. Those plants that I was talking about with the circular heads, those jokers are even popping out the water. You see my filter aerating the water nicely. Alright, I'm going to give you an underground view. You see the little things swimming around? Those are scuds. Now, scuds are actually a good source of food for a lot of fish. I have to make the decision to keep them or not. But there is something else I want to show you in here that, I mean, when I promise you nasty, disgusting, here it is. Wait, here we go. Look at them. Look at the worms. Look at the worms. Hey, they look like they're having a party up in this tank. I have no clue what those worms are. If you ask me, they just nasty, ugly worms. All this came in the bunch of plants that I dug out of the tank. Dug out of the pond. And I have, let me see, the scuds. I have those worms, and I got leeches up in here. Let me see if I get a good. Let me see. That's a scud right there. A lot of people actually culture scuds as food. If you can look on the glass, you see the little white wiggly things. Those are the actual small leeches. At least in my opinion, I think they're leeches. I'm not really good with parasites, but in my opinion, at least, hold up. Oh yeah, here it goes. Look at this one. Look at this one. It is right there. You see it? Ew. That is not good. That's not good. So here's what I plan to do. Being that the fish that I'm gonna put in here came out of the same water, more than likely they probably have some type of parasites. Now, parasites are normal in nature, everybody, so please don't be freaked out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave everything as it is, right? There are ways for me to kill the parasites and scuds and all that stuff now, but when I put the fish in, more than likely they're just gonna reintroduce some type of pathogen. So I'm gonna wait till I put the fish in to start dosing this tank with parasite killers. Now, those ram's horn snails and nuisance snails that you see in there, more than likely they're gonna die too. There's a lot of things on the market you can get to kill these parasites, unwanted creatures, and you just have to go down to your local fish store and talk to someone there what's available. There's a lot of home remedies, DIYs. You can pour salt and peroxide. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You just have to do your research and find out what's right for you. At this moment, I'm still debating which one I'm gonna do, but the important thing is I'm showing you guys how to create a biotope. And now, biotope, like I said, is an accurate representation of a particular habitat. Well, all these scuds and leeches and worms and snails, they're in that habitat, so it's accurate. Look, scheduling lately has been a bear for me. My week is packed as far as time demands. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some night fishing. Like, I'm not gonna stand out there with a pole at night. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna use this, and I use this on my daytimes too. What it is it's a simple little trap you get for like $15 at Walmart. It's got a little hole in it. Now, I can only catch a fish that can fit in this hole, you know, but which is it's fine because it's only a 10-gallon anyway. I'm not looking for anything big. I would like to show you guys in the daytime, but I just don't have no daytime free. So I am going to put a link in the description above to a video that I have used this in the daytime. Actually, I'm going to put 2 links in the description above. I'm also going to put them at the end of the video, some of my native fishing where I use this, where you guys could watch me. Now, some of it, sometimes I catch them quick, within a half hour. Sometimes it can take hours. So what I'm going to do, because the pond is right next to my apartment, is I'm going to put it out tonight, and then in the morning, see if I got anything. And you could do that too if you don't feel like standing around, you know, the woods for hours at a time. You just fill this up with bait. Now what I'm going to use is I got a dog. So I'm using dog food in this little net. Now the reason why I use this net is to keep it in the middle, right? Because what happens is I put the dog food in there one time without the net, and it all floated to the top, and the fish didn't go in to get it. They picked at it from the top. So with this, I can keep it in the middle where they have to go in and get it. One of the benefits of doing this at night, or taking a long time, hours at a time, just leaving it sit in the water, is that fish are finicky as to what times and temperatures they eat. So by putting this in the pond over the course of tonight, because they do eat at night too, fish are active at night, until the morning time, you know, maybe they want to eat some breakfast. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. It's all I got. I'm just going to set this. See, I got a little knot right there. I'm going to put the knot on the outside of it, right? Clip it up. It has little holes where you put the thing in. Boom. Now, there it is. Now that can only go that far. So it's going to float in the water right in the middle where the fish can see it on either way. So, there we are. There's the trap. Let me take you out to the pond and throw this in, and hopefully in the morning time it'll still be there. Somebody might take it. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright, so I scouted this area out while I was walking my dog, and this area right here, you can't see it. Tomorrow morning you'll see it. It's got a lot of plants and it's not that deep, so a lot of little fishes will like to be in that area. I actually seen them. Because it's shallow, none of the bigger fish want to go there, and because it has a lot of plants, the little fish will hide in there. So that's what I'm going to throw it over here. I got my setup, and hopefully nobody steals it. Hold up, I'll be right back. Alright, so it's in there. I tied the rope off to one of the cypress stumps, and I think we're gonna get some stuff. I'll hit you back in the morning. Alright, so we're gonna go check the trap. It's the next morning. Hopefully nobody took it.
So the rope is still there. The rope is still there. Let's go down and check it. Yeah.
One little gamboozy, but that's okay. Alright, so overnight all we got was one little gamboozy. but that's okay because we got plenty of food right there. And I'm gonna throw it in some more, and we'll see what we get later on. Honestly, God, gambusies is all I think I'm gonna really get because these fish are skittish of this thing because they've never seen it before. But I mean, like I said, 10-gallon tank. I'm just doing this for demonstrative purposes. So I'm happy even with this one little gambusi. I'm probably gonna get some more. I'll throw this out there, go back home and chill, and come back later. We going in. We going in. All right, so the reason why I just went ahead and plopped them in the water, I didn't acclimate or anything, is because I got this fish from outside and my tank is outside. Not to mention all that water chemistry is exactly the same. So normally if you did this and you had the tank inside, you want to acclimate. But let's see how he does, or she, because it's a gambusi. The male gambusis are smaller, so they would always fall through the holes, but we'll go a little bit later, get some more, and then I'm gonna show you what this tank looks like. All right, so here's the finished product. We got a 10-gallon biotope of a man-made dugout pond, which is all over Tampa, Florida. I got 2 gambusis in here. I only had time to get one more. I have a lot of stuff to do. When I caught the second gambusi, I noticed it was super fat, and I figured, hey, it's gonna give out babies, and I'll have more anytime. Hoping the gambusis eat a lot of these little buggies in here. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna let it roll. Being that it is a biotope, I'm gonna let it roll naturally for a little while. Gambusis are known, they're known as being mosquito fish, so they eat larvae, so hopefully they eat that stuff too. I have me a DIY biological only filter that I made out of a water bottle with some rocks. I got me a bunch of plants, grassy type plants for my pond, and I'm using a clamp on light with an LED light bulb, and the plants seem to be you know, digging it. So this is me. This is what I did for free, y'all, this summer. You could do it too. So take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your fish.